Well, hey, welcome to the Pendleton podcast. This is episode number 3. Today is September the 16th of 2024. And oh man, okay, so you guys, I appreciate the comments and saying everything you have about the podcast. People have been coming up to me and saying things, but then I had my cousin Cheryl Cheryl said, yeah, I enjoy it. It's good. Yeah, but what, Cheryl? You need to be more bubbly. Okay, I'll try to be more bubbly, Cheryl. So here we go. So the Pendleton podcast, if you're new to this, we're talking about what's going on at Pendleton Hills, but we're also talking about community events. And if you want your event featured here, just email me at dave@pendletonhills.com. That's dave@pendletonhills.com. Anything going on in Pendleton County, Campbell County, or surrounding areas would be fantastic. Get the information to me. Am I doing better, Cheryl? Get the information to me and we'll put it on here. And if you want to do a video with me, that'd be great too. Would love that. Love that to death. All right. Going on. This podcast, I want you to know this live stream happens on most platforms, but it'll live on YouTube. What's that mean? Well, you can go back to YouTube, Pendleton Hills TV, and watch past episodes that are on there. So that's a great place to go to. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and away we go. We always want to say thanks to our sponsors. And guess what? That's what this episode's about, actually, is our sponsors. So if you're in business, you're in the right place. If you know somebody that is in business, make sure they watch this, please. No joking around. Really, they need to watch this. And everybody else, if you're curious, just stay tuned, and I'll tell you what we're going to get into right now. The new Pendleton Hills. Well, what the heck's going on there? What's the impact to our community? And why would you want to be a sponsor or not? I don't know. All right, let's get into it. The concept and the problem. I've heard this question posed over the years, not directly to me, but directly to me at times. Why can't we have something nice around here? And, it really comes down to a population kind of thing. We need more people. And so if we don't have more people right here, then what do? Well, bring the people in from out of the area to spend their money here so that we can build some nice things and enjoy it ourselves. So that led to a destination glamping RV resort. That's what we're adding. It's starting in the spring. It is a done deal, and it's going to be great. This creates an opportunity to build recreational amenities that we can all enjoy. Things like restaurant, of course, entertainment venues, concerts, festivals, gamer and fitness center, indoor-outdoor pool, golf improvements, pickleball, overnight stay with tiny homes and tree houses, all that kind of stuff. That's what's happening. That's what we're starting in the spring. Construction is going to be going. We are building basically the hub of our community. And our community is Pendleton County, Campbell County, and the surrounding areas. So before the fire, no doubt we would have people come out. It was just a place to be. Everybody would run into each other. And all that leads up to marketing opportunities for our local people and our local businesses. Your company name promoted at Pendleton Hills and by Pendleton Hills will be seen all over. And I'm talking about this podcast, and 2 episodes reached over 12,000 views, and that's going to grow off the charts. Our reach on social media is over 15,000 people, and that'll be growing. We have a database of over 5,000 email addresses, again, growing. Prior to the fire, we posted an average of 8 times a day on social media. Pendleton Hills TV will be putting out new episodes weekly. And you saw, inside the restaurant, we featured our sponsors and businesses on all the TVs. And we're going to be talking about naming opportunities and sponsorships that are available right now on the T signs. We will also be opening up the same for tiny homes and tree houses. Your business will be featured in all these areas and many more to come. Your company will be featured at the hub for activity in our community. And, again, it really comes down to eyes and ears, and that can be at the location, that can be in your business at Pendleton Hills. People talk, golf courses throughout the years. I mean, that's been the place to do business, right? On the golf course. Well, sure, there are people that don't play golf. Well, secondly, at our location, Pendleton Hills, with all this stuff going on with the restaurant, the fitness center, the indoor and outdoor pool that's open year round, the indoor pool open all year round. People will be there and they'll be talking, and it's a great place to do business. T signs have been opened up for businesses in our community first. Now, I want to be really clear about this. I wanted to open all this stuff up locally first. We are going to go out in a regional format, state format, national format, and bring sponsors in, because it's going to be that busy that we can actually say, okay, here's how many people are going to be coming in, and here's how much money they're spending in our community. And you need to be here, and we're going to get some eyes and ears of national sponsors involved. So I wanted to put it out to you guys, our local businesses first. And I mean that, because this is a prime opportunity to get in the game and really get your business seen. So here are some of the T signs right here, showing 5 of them that have been taken. I'm waiting on some artwork, a logo from another one that's been sold, and we have 3 that probably will be gone this week. So they are selling fast, and they're a great opportunity for you to get your name on the sign here. It comes with a 5-year membership. Now, Johnson Heating and Cooling, I had the opportunity to sit down with Greg and talk about, well, just why in the heck did you want to do this, Greg? So here we go. Well, guys, I wanted to come over here, talk to Greg Johnson, because Greg, I just want to say face to face, greatly appreciate the fact that you took one of our T signs as a sponsor. And not only did you take one of the T signs, you took the big dog. Yeah. And I greatly appreciate that. And I was really curious. Of course, you know, I've told you in different conversations what we have going on over there. You know as much as anybody does about our plans and what's getting ready to start in the first of spring and get the thing built. And then all the exposure, and we're going to put your company name on our videos and social posts, you know, as a major sponsor to Pendleton Hills. But I thought, well, why don't I just ask you, well, why'd you do it?
Well, I mean, really, the main reason I wanted to buy that one was just to kind of get things started. It's in our community, and when the time things went down for you, when the place caught on fire, the place was really starting to take off. So it's like a hub for our area. It brought people in that wasn't in our area. I think we had people from New Jersey and New York one night that came down there.
Yeah, we did.
So, I mean, really, that's the major part of it, is just trying to get things going for us as a group. I enjoyed going there. You get to see people. I mean, I work all the time, so you don't get a lot of places where you can go locally that you can go hang out and see some of the people that you normally do business with. And, of course, the marketing aspect of it's right in front of your face when you walk up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I like that part of it, but mainly for me, it was just, it's our community. We got to take care of each other. The businesses, there's not a lot of locally owned businesses that do work in our area anymore. They may start that way, then they sell to somebody else. And then the money doesn't stay in our communities anymore. When you spend the money with some of these larger companies that were started in these areas, they have been sold to other companies. And all the monies that we spend with them are going to Arizona, California, New York, Colorado, places like that. So
yeah,
I'd like to keep it here.
Yeah. And, you know, it is one of the main reasons to get into the place over there, and for me to rebuild, is just what you're mentioning, you know, to have something, a place for the community to go to and see other people in your community. Because if you don't have that, everything gets fragmented. And you think about the fabric of a community, and fabric being actually the woven threads that go together to make a piece of fabric. That's what we had there, was a place where people could reconnect with others they hadn't seen in a long time. And there was one time where we had 2 ladies that came over that hadn't seen each other in 20 years. And I think they lived probably 5 miles apart from each other. But if you don't have that spot, we know how it is.
Yeah.
You're traveling north, you know, to go to any number of restaurants or get-togethers. You may run into somebody, but you probably won't. But here, you were guaranteed that every time you went to Pendleton Hills, you ran into somebody that you knew.
Yeah.
You knew the staff, so you always knew somebody.
Yes, it was a great place to go. And every time I went there, I was seeing somebody I could talk to, have a conversation with, and I've known them all my life, most of them. So it's a missed thing. We need to get it back. So just get that thing moving. Hopefully next fall and next spring or whatever, we'll have someplace to go.
We'll break ground in the spring and get rolling with it. And yeah, I can't wait. Terrific place for people to come back together. And the unique thing about you and what you've done, you bought a tee sign, number 1 hole, and you're never going to be out there with a golf club.
No, but I'll come in and see the restaurant.
Yeah,
I'll come in and see the restaurant.
We might have to pick a stool. Maybe you'd be like Norm,
There you go.
Cheers.
No, you said it. No, we need to have it done now.
Yeah, I know. I'll get your name tag on a bar stool.
There you go.
Well, thanks, man. I just want to come over and say thanks in person.
I appreciate the opportunity. I really do.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's an honor.
Well, I tell you what, Greg he's doing a bang up job. He's growing his business like crazy and really just doing terrific with it. So let's get back a little bit talking about Pendleton Hills. And if you didn't see some of the graphics, some of the pictures, there you go. That's the new clubhouse that we're going to have. On the lower floor would be the bar restaurant. The upper floor towards the left there is going to be a multi-purpose room where bands will be playing. First floor again off to the right will be the fitness center. Upstairs a game room, and behind that a conference room. And then the pool, the indoor pool, is on the first floor, of course, on the right side in the back, and the outdoor pool is out there behind that. And here's what that looks like. So these tee signs that I've been talking about, the naming opportunities and sponsorships, whether it's tee signs or tiny homes and tree houses, you get a 5-year membership with that. You get your name on the honor wall and then names on the tables, just like we had before. Everybody loved that. And so there again, get that restaurant rebuilt, and that's what we're going to have. But you're going to have maximum marketing exposure in every form and fashion that I can do. You may know that I love marketing. I always have. And I'm one of those crazy people that stays up, and I'll probably put in about 1 to 3 hours per day searching out new methods and seeing what's hot, what's going on with marketing, what can you have the most impact with. And I want to put those skills to work for you. And again, coming back to our local businesses, Campbell County, Pendleton County, I'm throwing this out there for you. And listen, I am not good with the hard sell. So, I'm not going to hold a gun to your head and say you need to do this. Certainly, if you don't see the value, you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I'm telling you, and there's been so many times in the past where I've said such and such, and then you do it, and then somebody says, well, I didn't know. If I'd only known. Names on the table. Oh, my. There must have been 50 people that came up and said, is there any way I can get my name on the table after we've already gotten it closed out and done? Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do it. Don't miss this opportunity if you're in business here locally Pendleton County, locally Campbell County. This is me trying to do a hard sell, but I don't want you to miss this opportunity. And when everything's sold out and done, you come in and say, if I just had known. Well, I'm telling you, please reach out to business owners that you know and get the word out. And again, if you want your event featured here on this podcast, just email me, dave@pendletonhills.com. Pendleton County, Campbell County, anything that's going on, we'll put it on here. And you see the sponsors. Let's add to that list, and we will. And don't want you to miss out. Hey, guys, thanks for hanging in there in this podcast and listening. Cheryl, I hope I did better. If not, reach out again and tell me, say, hey, just a little bit more, Dave, but hopefully I did okay. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.